You're the first person to ever pay $1.5 million for this sticker. In other words, you really don't want to watch my movie, huh? Seen it? Seriously, seen what? When we first explored the island, Monica was passing invitation tickets. Yo, what? Inside? You can't trust nobody on this island. Oh, yo, welcome back to Danganronpa 2. Let's get it. I'm about to go meet up with the homie Nagito. I shouldn't have included homie in that and y'all, I don't know what to think of him, man. Anyway, we can go do that. We're still in the investigation. We're probably about to hit the trial, though.
Right.
Hey, Hajime, take a look at this. What? Look what's in front of the door. Oh, this is a drumstick, right? And it looks like it's broken. Why would there be a drumstick there? What happened to it? If something like that is in front of the door, you think it might be a really big clue? It probably is. Maybe they're trying to prop the door open? Why would this be a clue? Remember when we came to the music venue? If it won't open, the only thing we can do is force our way through. Okay, so that's what they're using to keep the door closed. But this wasn't that long ago. So they charged through, essentially. They do it again, and they must have broken that drumstick. The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the four of us charged into the door. But when I examined it, I found out that this door doesn't have a lock at all. The killer needed a way to prop it closed. Huh? This door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. Okay, so yeah, you can slip a drumstick in there. If a stick was used to bar the door here, well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening? You mean you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. Then how was the killer able to get out? Wait, how? The killer couldn't have gotten out. Oh, or what if the killer's dead? Oh, man. No, wait, no. Because Ibuki hung herself before, like, I was thinking maybe Ibuki killed her. You know, she went to Hiyoko. Look, could she have had an accomplice? I don't know, y'all, I don't know. One other thought I have, well, let's say hypothetically Gundam's the killer. He could have used his little, hamsters to do a lot of this stuff. Well, not that much stuff, but like, I don't know. It's so weird. Huh? I mean, the music video doesn't even have windows. This door is the only entrance. If they lock the door from inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside. Maybe there's an entrance we don't know about, like a fire escape, like a latch, like just like at the old building where they had that latch that went to underneath the building there. Right. Maybe the killer was still inside when we broke the door down to the music venue. They waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us. You know, don't they use tricks like that in a lot of mystery dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere. That's a good point. All right, I'm definitely gonna find out. I won't let the killer get away with this. The killer was still inside when we broke the door down to the music venue, huh? Like he said, that might be possible, but
listen to the whole story.
She's like, hey, yeah, yo, pump it! Pump this right here because what you think it don't work. My bad, Chiaki, I heard what you two were discussing. Chiaki, that was kind of a cool entrance. That was kind of a cool entrance. Yo, she's like, objection! That might have to be a game I gotta play at some point, y'all. Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting. What is it?
See?
There looks like this weird glob right where the right and left door touch, see? The glob. But they try to glue it down? You're right, what is this? It looks too firm to think it's rubber.
Yep.
It doesn't look like rubber, but as she said, Chiaki bent down and scraped off the semi-transparent glob with her finger. Nah? Why are you putting it in your mouth? Choo-choo. Ah, it smells like workshop chemicals. Well, get it out your mouth! Workshop. In this chewiness, I see this thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. Now, I figured it was a paste. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly in the gaps of the doors. What are you talking about? Okay, well, I'm glad you spit it out. Just as I thought. It tastes nasty. Don't put it in your mouth! You can also just take a lick of it, you know what I mean? Chiaki spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider that some kind of clue, right? I mean, you gotta. Alright, so the glob's a truth bullet, I guess. Hey, are you okay? You still not feeling well? I don't really get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, it's like my knees start shaking. That's weird. There's no way I've got that kind of weakness. It'll probably go away if I battle the strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here. Nekomaru will definitely come back. Yeah, you're right. Imagine Nekomaru the one that's the killer. I don't think he is, but I have a heavy suspicion that the killer is a dude, because how they gonna axe 3 females like that in one trial? I just don't think they would do that. Definitely makes me hella suspect him. I don't know. I get a bad feeling from Gundam this time around, y'all. Even though he did help me not that long ago with the whole piece of thing on top of the pillar there.
So
something like this?
It has happened once again. 2 of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe it.
How cruel.
This is the place Ibuki sang for Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. And now this two are no longer here. Oh, such a tragedy. I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. 2 of our friends were killed. That's more reason we can't just leave this alone, right?
So just as
We must do this then, for the sake of those who have fallen. Stop me, Fuyu, if I only noticed sooner, Ibuki might have been saved. Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing? After leaving the Guido's room, I went to the on-call room, and that's when it came to me. I should go check on how everyone in the hospital is doing one more time before I go to sleep. And so I went to the patient rooms and noticed that Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital, so that's what happened. And then I saw Fuyuhiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. Oh, that reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. That is a long story. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not like I doubt you or anything. It's fine! There's no way I doubt you because we've been together since this morning. She's sussing me out too, y'all. I don't know. Y'all, I'm gonna tell a quick story real quick because it reminds me of this situation. I was playing Time to Say one time, right, y'all? I forget what role I was playing, but it was a town role. I remember after we axed somebody, like the execution, someone dies, right? One of the people in the all chat right after is like, yeah, I'm so happy we got that dude, y'all. And I'm like, listen, y'all, just for fun, I want to try to axe this dude here. So lo and behold, I don't know how I pulled it off. This dude gets put up on the execution bench and the vote goes through and he goes, turns out, motherfucker was part of the mafia. And I'm like, that is some next level shit. But the thing is the way he was acting is reminding me of Mikon right now. And I don't like that, but we'll see. You're right, we were together until you went to the on-call room. That's right, we were together until just a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. So I don't doubt you, I'm telling the truth. I'm gonna be honest, Mikon, and this is like no offense to you or anybody here. I could give a rat's if you doubted me, honestly. And that really should be the case for everybody else here too, because the only thing that matters is some hard evidence, my boys. That's all that matters. I don't care about your word, my word, hearsay, none of that shit. Nah, I'm done playing that game. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? You don't gotta ask me, you do your thing. If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please spare my life at least. Again, always tripping, y'all. I don't know. What happened to not doubting me? Yeah, Mikon's account. Okay. All right, with this, we might be close to finish investigating the music venue. But I still need to talk to Mikon. I need to make sure I get those autopsy results from her. You damn right you do. Thing is, if she's involved in the trial, how legit is it? I don't know. How about it, Mikon? Have you found out anything by now? To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive. Huh. How convenient! But it's not my fault. This music venue is just too hot. Oh, okay, that's pretty fair. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. Okay, my bad, Mikon. Let me take the heat off you for a minute. But why didn't I thought Hajime turn down the heat? Because of the heat, is that possible? If a body's overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine the precise time of death. Should I fact check that? I'm about to go fact check that. It does say here, if the body feels warm and no rigor is present, death occurred under 3 hours before. I don't know what rigor means. But, you know what? Her does prove true, because if the room is heating up the body, then you can't tell what the body natural temperature is from the death. So it does make sense. So she was acting a little sussy-wussy, y'all, so I just wasn't sure what was good. So I had to make sure. Let's see, that might have been the killer's goal. Okay. I didn't even think about that. I did not think about it that way at all. Did they kill Hiyoko first and like freeze her or something? Oh man, there's so many different ways this one could have gone. They covered up the time of death by using the heater to make inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird.
But
even if the heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I mean, the time of death is a pretty big clue to help with things. I agree, as long as I saw it, I should be clear about what order the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hiyoko. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistake in the order of the murders. Imitation murder? Huh? You don't know. Hajime, I thought everyone already knew.
See?
It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work like a song or film as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. that movie?
Good instinct.
The assumption is that an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed 2 people. The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this is really an imitation of that movie, then it's possible that one more person might have been killed. I'm sorry, what?
This, too,
It's
must be
certainly
the will
conceivable
of
if the killer
causality.
wishes to complete the imitation. Wait a minute. I am so confused right now. I thought nobody saw this movie, other than maybe a couple of people. All of a sudden, they all know what happened? I didn't know anybody went and saw this movie at the theater. Cause Hajime never did. This is weird. Hold on a sec. What are you all talking about? Imitation murder. One more person might have been killed? Oh, you guys remember there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries. Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people would be killed at once. I'm real cautious, fellas, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. Oh, is it the new rule? I have on the killing school trip, the same blacking can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
You mean you've added another rule?
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the black can be able to secure an easy victory, right?
Yeah.
This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brain. If it is maximum 2 people, then will there not be more killings? Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? The other thing too is that, again, if there's 2 killers, another body could show up. You know, I just wanted to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see as expected of you, you're very strict about games. I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers? Y'all, I think I'm making hard reads out here. Huh?
So...
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for 1 person, right? I think it's gonna be 2 separate trials is what that's gonna be. If we can only choose one based on a majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2? Or if 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silence.
Shut up! It's okay to make... It's okay, I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey.
Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time. So safe that applies to this case too, right?
Wow. I don't like
Alright,
this.
fine, that's right. There's always 1 killer at any given time. Okay, well that actually does help things. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is.
This is kind of depressing.
Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. There's a huge hint that it was 1 person, or is that there was an accomplice? I don't know if he was trying to throw me off with that. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave. Dude, for real. Competitive gamer, what even casual gamers, yo? I think about every little situation. I mean, y'all hear me talk, like to myself, to y'all on these videos. I think about every situation. What could occur? What couldn't? Why would something occur instead of that? You know, it's just part of the game. I see, so there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows down things a little.
Yep.
Yet that makes things a little easier.
Fine.
Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people,
Face your
it means a 3rd victim would be
powerlessness.
impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Could it be you haven't seen it? When did y'all go see it? That's what I want to know. Seen it? Seriously, seen what?
So...
Like I said, that movie.
Oh my.
When we first explored the island, Monica was passing invitation tickets. Y'all went and saw it? I'm done. I'm done, y'all. You can't trust nobody on this island. No one. There ain't no friendships out here. I don't know about these idiots, y'all. I'm not sure about this. I'm a little concerned. Then the imitation is, of course, it's imitation of that movie. Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie as if they were copying it, as if they copied the movie. I see, Nikito mentioned something about that. Then it can't be helped. I guess I'd just rely on my gut feelings. You should come by later. I'll go there first and wait for you. Right, because this is what I mentioned at the beginning of the video, how Nagito's gonna wait for us at the movie theater. Yep. I see, so you haven't seen it yet. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you want to watch the movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. Then I should get going to. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim, Buki, was there, and I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to the disparities, we could not go in there for some time. She's right. It might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Hiyoko's death, I should start going over to the motel. There's still a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. That means you know Sid too, right? Case this time as an imitation case in which the killer used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched that movie yet. I see. Then you really should watch this one first. Hey, manager, our customer's here.
Did you call me?
Yeah, get your bitch ass over here, Monokuma. Yeah, did you call me?
What?
Hi, Hajime's the customer. Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
As you said, you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what Sundere Hajime looks like, then you're a really tough guy. You were so devoted to being Sundere, you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million. You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing!
Listen up!
In exchange for not watching this movie, I paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, so we're talking about it anyway. Why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop it! But my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker. See, it's this one. I'm sorry, I was bored, stupid, and I forgot what it said. You bought this for $1.5 million? Yo, Nagito is not happy with me. But yeah, he's still gonna watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me my invitation ticket.
Here!
Hurry, okay, here you go. It already says so on the invitation ticket, but it's effective today at this time. The Wizard of Manami, oh god. By the way, I can only give you one ticket per person, so you have one chance to watch it for free. I already stamped today's date on the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it
Look
once.
forward to it, okay?
Then I'll go and prepare the projector. Please wait here a bit, okay?
Hey.
Hajime, about the invitation ticket, I strongly recommend that you keep that safe, huh? Why? No reason, I just think of it as a protected charm. His stupid little face is on the stamp too, y'all. Come on, man. Alright, the ticket has been added to Truth Bullets. I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations.
Impossible.
Hajime, I can't believe you bought that thing and you paid $1.5 million for it too. But you even said you should have just settled with the money to get out of seeing that movie. You're right, but that means I would have had to buy that thing, you know? Just leave me alone. It's a video game poster. It looks interesting. I'm definitely gonna buy that. Oh, been wondering if this is Makoto's sister. It is Makoto's sister. I'm not tripping. Yeah, that's her. Yo, okay. That's crazy. She probably isn't gonna have anything to do with the game, unfortunately. But I kind of hope she was in Danganronpa 3. I don't know who's in Danganronpa 3. We'll find out.
No.
Hold on, I'm still in the middle of preparing. Don't rush.
Are you sure?
Tasty boys get hated, you know? They might even get hated by boy bears too, you know? You can hate me all you want. Okay.
I don't.
Come on. Are you kidding me, Monokuma? Dog! I can't leave. I can't watch it. Why don't you go tell me what you want me to do? Okay, Mom's made it. Not watch it. Your Thunder knows no limit. It's just like me to make Hajime so prickly. I might just be hiding in the past where I once known as the prima donna of a mascot world. You definitely weren't called that.
Hey!
It's about your time I showed your deer side, you know? Come on, liven yourself up a little. So wait for a bit, okay? That reminds me, an item should be on top of the counter. This one looks like it was a tote bag made of hemp cloth and with a decal of Manami's face on it. I did catch your it's an all-purpose bag for useful for a variety of common tasks. It's a limited item, only one per person can have it. If the tote bag is gone, that means...
What's this?
Whoa, are you interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
Well, that's too bad, it's already sold out. Who'd you sell it to?
You're so
stupid, there's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that would reveal who the killer is. So the killer bought it.
Shocking.
Ah! I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right? It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person. What's the difference? When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's common practice to pay customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off. Monokuma's account has been added.
Well, now.
Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made that slip of the tongue.
Now then.
Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
I can't wait!
Yeah, I know you can't, Monokuma, but you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. This is exciting, exciting. Okay, now we can go in. It's not making me wait all day. That was quite the beat. I apologize for keeping you waiting. World famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that has reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Manami 2.5D will be screening shortly. From the time alone, I have a bad feeling about the 2.5D. That sounds so happy.
Then, please relax and enjoy the film.
Alright, sure. Oh, let me put the controller down for this one. What we got? The Wizard of Manami 2.5D. This looks so stupid already, yo.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates
Nope, he was
outpaced
not.
the birth
Nope.
rates.
This is lies and slander. Where are you even walking to, man?
One day,
What is
Monokuma
happening?
was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise.
What is the plot? What? Why? Okay, well,
And
goodbye.
was whisked away to Monami's country.
Okay, what's she doing?
Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change.
Y'all, I can't even. I actually just don't care.
So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami.
Oh
who
God,
was willing
y'all,
to
boo!
grant any wish one
Boo,
desires.
Monami, boo!
Along
Boo!
the way, he met a very loyal group of friends.
Monokuma has no friends.
Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended
Oh
that
my
she
God.
commit suicide,
Oh my God. It's a spin-off of The Wizard of Oz. How? I did not put that together. I don't know.
the Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died.
Okay, bye, Monami, Scarecrow.
He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage. So he pumped her full of arrows.
Pumped her full of arrows? What the fuck?
He also met a Monami tin man who was missing a heart. So Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
Okay.
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami. the
Ew,
great and
boo!
powerful.
Boo, Wizard Monami, boo!
Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami.
Okay,
and
that's
in
pretty
the
funny.
end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her.
What?
With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions,
Oh
and
my
lived the rest of
God!
his days in luxury.
That's f***ed up. Also, how did these people look like they got pensions? They look like they live in rural Japan.
And he lived happily
That was it?
ever
I got
after.
nothing from that. Do you guys see the stuff on the left and the right wall? There's one that someone graffitied "This movie sucks." And the other one, it looks like it says "Naughty Bear." I don't know. Man, movies are the best. That drama was still moving. I needed 2 boxes of tissues, 1 for each hand. But then how would you pull the tissue down?
So,
Nothing. Let's meet again at the class shop. I don't know what the that was. I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can describe the situation. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. It was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie? But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Not really, to be honest. Just like you said, the characters who were killed in the movie match the victims in the case. Though, I don't think it matches Hiyoko's. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Which one did this match? Not only that, but Hiyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death too. Oh, I guess it does. It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that was impossible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now, or if the killer's main goal is to just imitation murder, they should be upset about it. But I'm not sure if that's even true. Okay, well, I got the ticket. I just remembered I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hiyoko's room is. Might be faster to just ask someone.
right.
Hey, Hajime. Fuyiko, you notice every time you say that, I gotta bleep it out. This already been like 4 so far. There was like 20 in the last video. Listen, I love cussing as much as the next person, but you have to just tone it down a little bit for me in editing. That's all I'm asking. Can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to go get you guys. I better put Chiaki at this motel, but when we were about to get back to the music venue, you met up with Mikan and me. And when you went back to the music venue, the entrance to the door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door and discover Hyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened. Didn't Gundam run back to the hotel? Did he grab her body? I don't know. This is the most important part. When you arrive at the motel, who else did you saw besides Chiaki? As I recall, didn't you hear me? A body was found. Body? Yeah. Could it be do you intend to spread lies like Nagita in order to confuse us all? I forgot he reacted like that. Besides Chiaki, I saw Gundam and Manami. I see. So Kazuichi and Sonya didn't appear, huh? No, they did not. Oh, shit. Oh, do you think those 2 are suspicious? Well, Hiyoko was killed between the time you saw Ibuki and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those 2 are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be true, but while we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monica... Dude, you don't even gotta tell me an alibi. I already know it wasn't you. You trying to be a better person out here, ain't you? Woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikon panicking in front of the hospital, and asked her what's going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
Well, yeah.
Well, while we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else when you circled the island?
Well.
No, we went to the movie theater in the street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt. The time that Mikon and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped up her around the pillow with duct tape. That's true. I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. Not to mention, he would have been stuck in the music venue if he locked the door, right? Because you can't lock it unless you're inside, I feel like. Man, I'm starting to think Cause or maybe Gundam. Gundam was outside though, so maybe not. I don't know. But the fact that Hiyoko was killed and we did discover her body, what, do you still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry, even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. I'd want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. Alright, we got Fuyuhiko's alibi.
So you have.
You're here, right? Come on out. Oh, you talking to me? I can see you. Do you think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hiyoko staying in? Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever God you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. Okay, I wonder how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? The middle room. So this one here? One of these? Looks like it's locked, but the key was inside her kimono, so maybe if I make use of this. It opened, just as I thought. This is the key to Hiyoko's room. Alright, let's go inside. I wondered if she was working on something in here because she was locked up in here for a while. So Hiyoko was staying in here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted.
Oh my!
Okay. Huh? Did the door open? Yeah, Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so you had to open it. I see. What, did something happen? No, it is just, I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault, what does she mean? Also, was she already in here? Are we not gonna address the elephant in the room, or did she come in after? I don't know. The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of this disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right? However, her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason. Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room?
Perhaps.
Her kimono. Her kimono? Yes. Yesterday, I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked at all that time. And then I saw... Hiyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono stash. Oh, she probably misses Mikon, or Mahiru. She probably misses Mahiru. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her stash anymore. Mahiru is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
The others may have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hiyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru, and that Mahiru kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say?
Hiyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
Okay.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful.
I don't think any of this sounds that terrible.
Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
Maybe it was that. And that's when she kicked me out.
It cannot be.
Could it be Hiyoko? Remember that? Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her... Oh, I didn't even put that together, dude. Oh my god. So she went there because of her suggestion. Did she suggest that to also kill her? Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? She must have found Ibuki dead. I think it was wrong place, wrong time, my boys, like I said initially. I can see that happening. Hiyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. That's a big clue. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone, and so that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident, or was someone listening on your conversation? I never told this to anyone, so I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation. Nobody knew. If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? That's not what I would ask myself. Something's wrong. Okay, so Sony's account's been added to Truth Bullets. What's up, big cuz? You a little bit suspicious, though. Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey!
Yeah, so I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get this from that shady-looking alley where all those machines were lined up? Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. Oh, right. I forgot. Didn't he set it up so that this can only go so far? There are other surveillance camera units, so it would be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras.
Man.
No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed from on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor. But if I left it like that, we wouldn't be able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit may just broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the model of the camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, even if there's another surveillance camera exists, it may be possible to broadcast with it. However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't been able to use it. You're right, you did work on that. Is it because he knew if he was the killer that he knew to destroy it? I'm not sure. He did swap them too, he said. I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's been really a few days. Alright, there's a camera unit on the reception desk. As long as the music venue surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this.
Hajime.
Hey Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why'd you go to the music venue? You had to have a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right!
Oh, I also wanted to ask you about that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Hey.
Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video on the surveillance camera unit. Yeah, it was this. It showed the music venue stage and there was a black curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were just using the candlelight. And I think they were also using that paper. There was a rope hanging from the ceiling. Beneath that was a step ladder from the stool, and right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a head bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because the face was covered, but now I know that must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the step ladder without any hesitation. She climbed the step ladder on her own free will, and then she grabbed the rope, and that's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something because the screen went all dark of a sudden, and it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley was a really old model.
Hold it!
Well?
At the time, you said you didn't know the person who was wearing a headbag was Ibuki, right? Yeah. You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her. But I didn't make it in time. Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki? There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own will, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. If so, Hey, don't think for too long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't, but there's no way she'll be able to figure it out so easily. Yo, she mad as Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there. Yeah, I'm about to head up there too anyway. What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. She said on the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I just might be overthinking, but did she seem a little upset? Okay, so the video's been added. Okay, so we're heading to the... Oh my god! I bet that paper thing was from the conference... Do not tell me. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch? Don't turn it on. Huh? Shocky, are you there? If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. What? What's fully exposed? Hey, Hajime, if you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out? I'm not gonna poke out my eyes. Aw, bummer. Troll fail. No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard a dry sound of the curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted until they started adjusting to the light. And I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window. That was weird.
Hey.
Were you surprised? Surprised, I don't get it.
Well?
I got it. Got what? The curtain in this conference rooms are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about the lighting shining through. See, a black curtain that blocks out light is also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. A black light-blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. So that curtain maybe got used at the music venue, because there was a curtain that they found, I think, in there. So maybe it wasn't actually from the supermarket. Maybe it was from here. So is something wrong with it? I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yeah, she's upset. But still, what is it all about? That bit about being embarrassed if I looked and troll failed? I just wanted to mess with you. Yeah, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? Projector was not structured to be in a conference room at all. This probably isn't cool. I should look somewhere else.
Now then.
Phew, I'm finally getting back to my normal self.
Alright!
Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you What? No thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet, but it'd be so much if she was still feeling the after effects. If she'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey!
Well, I've never been sick or hurt, so I had no idea. But hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. It looks like there was one gown for each patient in the room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms, but there weren't any gowns.
Yo.
Yep, that's right. Oh, interesting. Ibuki died weird one, so there's only one left is the one Nagiro was wearing. I have no choice, then I should just use Nikitos. It's a huge success, would probably fit in. Hold on, what happened to the guy you were wearing? Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross. Why would you wear Nikitos then? Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser. No time to dilly-dally. I totally left me caught at the back of the music venue. Crap, I gotta go get back soon. Well, that's okay. I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. Guess I'm done investigating the house. Wait, she left guard duty? You gotta be with me while she was doing that. I should move on to a different place. Well, it's time, y'all.
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma!
No!
Yay!
Boo!
Awesome!
Boo,
The class
Monokuma,
trial's gonna
boo!
start, you know. So, make sure you
Okay.
guys come to Monokuma Rock.
I got it.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah, I'll see you soon, too. It's already time, so this again, I need to get to that place again, but now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hiyoko became victims in order to find the truth. The only thing I can do is go. Alright, my boys, I'm gonna end it right here. Appreciate everybody tuning in, as always, y'all already know. Make sure if y'all enjoyed the video, subscribe. Leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below. I love hearing from my boys. Make sure to turn on notification bells so you get all the updates on the channel to your feed. Check out my socials, links down below in the description. I got a Discord, Twitter, and Instagram. We got more people popping too in the Discord, so that's what's good. Yeah, that's where the community hangs out. Go on through. Yeah, this class trial is gonna be crazy, y'all. This was a long investigation. It's finally done, so now we can look forward to class trial. I don't know how long that's gonna go, but it's gonna be insane. Okay, y'all, I'm out of here. I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all next time. Peace!